Now as well. Hello, hello, hello. Hello
Hello.
from my little cube of
Hi.
horror up here. How is everyone doing on this fine Wednesday afternoon? We are indeed starting an hour earlier now because one of our players have classes and would have to leave an hour in if we start at the normal time, but right now it doesn't matter because they are not here.
Yeah.
So
Apparently.
we just get an additional hour of playtime tonight.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I have a certain energy,
irony.
certain amount of energy, so let's just keep it that.
The
Don't worry,
spoons
Kara, we
are
will
finite.
compensate.
Oh no. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I do like it when I don't have to talk a lot because you guys just carry the session as always. It's quite fun
Yeah,
like that.
I'll make sure they keep on track. The rest will fill the time with roleplay, and you just throw challenges.
Yeah, bold of you to assume there is a track to keep on.
No, I keep them on my track. Where I want to go.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fun. Yes. Okay.
Well, since I'm rambling anyways, hi, I'm Don. I will be playing Litalosta, the human rogue, and today I've decided I will become so stealthy the rocks won't even know I'm there and I can just ghost through them.
Wonderful, beautiful, marvelous.
Who's next?
Hello, I am Jerry, and I'm gonna play Varania Celestia, who is gonna try to be a bit less neurotic about keeping things under control.
Nice. Tevinter and the control freak. Who would have thought?
I know, right?
Fuck those trends.
Who's next?
Okay, I'm gonna go next. So, hi, I'm Audrey. I'm playing Thekla Harton. And I don't know, I might make her less of an asshole. We'll see if I put any effort in it or no.
I mean, as long as it's the character. Yeah.
Oh wait, I can go next.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Wolf the Wolf, and I play as Kemnar, a very cheeky and very naive elf ex-slave, joined to this party to explore the world. And my food is about to be here, so I might go mute for a few seconds.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
And I am Mr. Teak, and I am playing Gwillem ap Different, the Dalish elf who's got a little bit of a superiority complex. But he hides it well, I think.
I know your
Yeah.
dreams. I know your dreams.
About that, yes. Hides it really well. And hello, I am Chera. I am the GM of this game, the Keeper of Secrets, and the Bringer of Destruction. Hello.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Do we want to wait a little bit more for Maud to arrive, or are we just gonna start?
Well, we can try. We can wait a moment and maybe have a bit of a recap of what happened so far.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Who wants to do it? Or do you guys want me to do the recap?
Well, Kara, we're not used that you're so straightforward, but if you insist...
I have no idea what happened last time, so please do.
Oh god.
We heard a lot at each other.
Yeah, there was a lot of...
Very long discussion at a lovely set just at the dinner table about where to go, because we had a huge dilemma between two roads we could take. One leading to the town or city that we could see, and one leading to the holydom of all dwarves, the refinery to the mine. And we also schemed on how to hide valuables from greedy, drunk other people. We ended up having a vote going towards the town, and we ran into another bunch of rocks, so a dwarf is gonna have to do his thing again. So we turned back after wasting about an hour and a half walking. And we are now headed towards the refinery, where I am sure nothing bad will happen to us.
Of course.
Oh no. Nothing bad at all.
Nothing bad at all. We found a few more little items. I managed to catch food, which was nice. Kemnar helped me cook.
Yes.
We basically all claimed the best rooms in the environment so that when the rest gets here tonight, they just have to deal with the scraps. We also discovered there is a great luxury being hot water. So some of us might be able to take a bath after dancing around naked.
I object.
Stinky elves.
No.
No, I don't want to.
I might.
Oh, I will.
No stinky elves here unless you're talking about Gwillem.
Yeah, I was talking about Willem, of course.
Okay.
Who,
Gwillem is
who
the
did,
stinky elf.
who did you think I was talking about there? Different.
Definitely not me. Kemnar is clean.
And I believe that is kind of where we left off, on the hour and a half long trek back into town to see the dead end.
Yeah.
Yeah, our party encountered another blockage towards the main tide from this little settlement, and yeah, it took them a long hour and a half to actually get to the blockage, and now they are on their way back to the settlement that they have left from.
We spent most of the time last session basically arguing where to go and then decided to go the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
So,
Right.
are you guys gonna talk while you're walking back to the settlement, or is this gonna be spent in awkward silence? Whole hour and a half.
Only the most awkward of silences.
I'm gonna
Okay,
look
I'm
at.
gonna-
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Okay, then. So I think I'm going to formulate if an worst case scenario plan. If for some reason they still find all the valuables, we just get Jan too drunk and do some negotiations with him regarding trade while he's drunk. That's the plan.
Well, that could be a good idea. Then again, considering that is a merchant, then considering we will have to do this after he discovers the goods, he might be a bit wary about our intention.
Okay, then we start getting him drunk as soon as he arrives. Maybe
That
then-
is good. Oh, I know what we can do. The
Yeah?
moment that they come here, considering it's been a couple days and stuff like that, we go, we should celebrate, we should have a bit of a feast. Let's get drunk, let's get all a bit crazy, just
Exactly.
let's
them a bit of a
celebrate
welcome
progress. And then tomorrow we start going forward because this place is not really good for us, and we just go ahead.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Maybe we can
Anyway.
get some written contracts done in the meantime, saying that we totally own the mine.
Do we want to draft them now?
On what, my dear friend?
Well,
Willem has paper.
Willem has
Willem
paper,
has
but you
paper.
guys are walking at the moment.
oh, not now in this moment, like the moment when we stop to camp or something.
Can I please learn how to write while being drunk? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Kara, you sound very different.
Do I?
Kara, Willem meant yes.
Ah,
Someone said Gwillem. Alright.
yeah, I did.
I heard Willem too.
I heard Willem too.
Yeah, Willem has paper, that's why Willem was mentioned.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Okay, so who wanted Kara?
I did.
Oh,
I
I'm
have
confused.
a GM question.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Are there any side roads or I guess tunnels to our hour and a half long walk?
Only small ones, like critters, can fit through them. It's not like something big can come through. Just like
Okay.
here.
And all the scary monsters we've seen were big, right?
Yeah, the scary monsters were big. Actually,
Okay,
there was one tunnel that where you guys could actually fit in, but you went in and it just led back into the main road at another point.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie.
Some mushrooms here and there. Maybe a nog or two. Some tiny spiders. Might have heard the deep stalker chittering in the distance as well, but it did not come close to you, approach you guys.
Okay. Just making sure that we're not walking back into like an ambush or something.
No.
Oh,
I mean, you haven't really seen anything on the way there either, so.
Yeah, but I kind of remember us being so eager to get to town that we didn't really check on the way there.
True. that is indeed true.
Mm. We're a smart adventuring party.
we really are the best.
Speak for yourself. I thought of these things.
In hindsight,
Didn't do anything to stop us.
Well,
Am I-
us
am I-
walking down that tunnel was literally the last 5 minutes of Kara wrapping up that
Yeah.
session. So
Fair.
excuse me for not trying to extend the session after
Yeah,
being
yeah,
scolded for doing so.
All right, I forgive you.
yeah, it's fine. Yes, Kamnar? You're saying
Am I
something?
boosting the IQ of the party?
No, not really.
Okay. The average, I mean.
You might nudge the average a little bit,
Oh
but
god.
not necessarily towards the positive.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, I see.
So, what are we looking for by going down to the CO refinery? What should we be expecting? Like great big melting pots and nonsense?
Well, I suppose that we are just trying to find a way through the mines and get to some other place.
Don't know. I know what we want, but what should we be expecting from the refinery?
Tekla? Moxie, even if Moxie is not here. but I
Moxie
suppose
just
will know a
shrugs.
bit more of the answer.
Moxie just shrugs their shoulders, like they are from a merchant / blacksmith caste. No, they have never been. They have been around the refinery, but they have never been inside one. It's like dwarven machines, like some heat as well, definitely, but nothing much.
I have a question for the GM.
Yes.
How much do we know about automated defenses? For example, Golem. Or
Golems do
things like
exist.
that.
Golems haven't been made in the last couple of 100 years, I would say, since the Emblem of the Void has been lost. And you also heard, this is some rumors that some of you might have picked up, especially the dwarves, that the Warden of or the Hero of Ferelden, the one who has ended the Blight, have destroyed the Emblem of the Void.
Okay.
So it is not possible to make golems at the moment. But golems usually have control rods, so most of the times they shouldn't work on their own. Also, this is something that you guys probably don't know, not even the dwarves, is that... So this is just
Don't tell us then.
Yeah, I am gonna tell you guys. Just to give you some
Oh.
context, is that golems, the way they made golems is they put the souls of the castless into each
Oof.
golem.
Okay.
Yeah, but your
Or
characters do
volunteers.
not know that. Or volunteers, but mostly it was castless.
Don't tell us.
Once they run out of volunteers.
Yeah, like they were volunteers.
All right.
But you haven't seen an actual golem just yet. Just the huge statues of the paragons. Dwarven
No,
paragons
but,
of the
Okay,
past.
another question to the GM.
Yes.
Should we expect any harvesters along the campaign? Those are flesh golems.
What's
I don't know. Should you?
I don't know, I'm asking.
I'm not gonna tell you if you should or should not. I'm not gonna tell you if you should or should not expect golems or should not expect darkspawn emissaries or ogres.
Okay,
I do not want to spoil the experience.
okay then. Just
That
to
much.
get
Oh,
ready for the nightmare fuel.
Ah, yeah. Nightmare, like broodmothers are nightmare fuel as well. Doesn't have to
Yeah,
be
but
harvesters.
I'm ready for that.
In that case, shall we fast forward to the other door?
Oh yeah. You guys are at the other door. It's open, but the door on the outside is closed. Obviously, this is the room with the 4 pillars and the lever in the middle. Everything. So, is it everyone going in then?
I suppose so.
Yeah. Well, I suppose there goes nothing. Shall
Okay,
we?
so the door behind you guys closes, but the countdown doesn't go off. You are not teleported suddenly to, well, not teleported, but you are not pulled into that weird realm in between the Fade and the real world. But the door in front of you light up with the same writing and runes as the other door.
So we're knocking?
Yep.
You knock and the door opens wide up. Slowly, but it opens wide up and it clicks in place when it's fully open. You're back at the top of the settlement.
What?
Yeah, well, obviously that's where you enter the door, so it's not literally on top of it, but it's one of the higher points that you can get up to, since it's
We
like
skip
terraced.
forward back into town.
Yeah, you just got back into town, easy.
Okay.
Oh, right. We're going back to the door.
Yeah.
To the town, not at the mine door. Okay.
Yeah, no, you just.
I was getting a bit confused. Like I didn't know if we were going, if we were skipping to the mine door, or if we were skipping to the double doors to city.
Yeah, I kinda had that idea too, that's why I got a bit confused.
No, you guys just skipped an hour and a half. Like you have spent about 3 hours. I would say more 3.5, 4 hours, because you were pacing around at the blockage there, thinking what to do next and shit like that. So you spent some time with that. So let's say it's about 1 in the afternoon ish at this point. Or Moxie relays this to you guys. Like, it's about midday.
So, anyone knows of, aside from here's what I wanted to ask to Kara.
Yep.
With knowledge of magic and things like that, what will we know about interactions between darkspawns and Lyrium?
That is actually interesting. Don't think there has been much of a research about this in general. Like, darkspawns don't necessarily get attracted to Lyrium or to the song of the Lyrium. They have a different song in their head that pulls them towards the old gods, buried deep in the earth. So you wouldn't, like, there is no confirmation of any interaction between Darkspawn and Lyrium.
So it's not like we are having to expect some Lyrium crazed, or the Darkspawns are affected with Lyrium as much as we are.
Like, you know nothing about any of this stuff. No one has ever seen anything like that you know of.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. Okay, suddenly Don is the GM.
Menagerie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Camera back off.
No, I'm fixing it, don't worry. I'm fixing shit fast. I'm good at this. Or
I
at least
told
I hope
you
so.
I
It
would
happens
turn it on.
so often.
Yeah, it happens so fucking often. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Camera's fixed. There we go.
Is there anything? Has anyone ever been to a Lyrium mine? Anyone knows what to expect here?
Do I look like someone who's been to a Lyrium mine?
You're not the
What's
only
a
one in this
Lyrium?
party. I'm wondering from other people.
Well,
So-
Moxie says something about, well, as you did see the other day, Lyrium is a bit unstable.
yes, that.
That's what she knows.
Right then, I guess we better just go down there and not explode. That's gonna be fun.
I've been down there already, so what exactly do you want to see down there?
Well, it's the only other way we have, and it's not going back.
No, that's the refinery, not the mine.
Refinery,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay.
Okay, I haven't been to the refinery.
Yeah. By the way,
Never mind.
the hike down to the mine is quite long. I forgot to mention that the last time. But yeah, like the mine itself is really fucking deep.
Yeah, I out of character mixed up refinery mine.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. So, do you guys want to pick up anything before you venture back out? Well, you didn't really eat any of your rations or use anything on the other way.
Only thing I
So-
would like to do is check the hiding of the barrels.
And no one
'Cause-
seems to have been true. Just yet, if that's what you're asking.
But
no,
we
no,
left
no,
the
not that,
closet
but-
there.
Yeah, but you mentioned that we left basically a closet in the middle of a room.
Yeah, you
That
left
has
the
no
wardrobe
reason
behind the
being
bar and the tavern.
Yeah, no, just wanted to basically work the hiding of a hatch door a bit more naturally than just with a fucking
Mhm.
closet smack in the middle of a room.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Which will be a bit
definitely do that.
suspicious.
You can definitely do that.
Yeah, okay.
Probably put like a couple of barrels or something along with like a very very shaggy moth-eaten rug as well.
Yeah. Just making sure that it looks natural enough.
Yeah.
Perhaps sprinkle some dust on them.
Sprinkle
on them
some
as well,
dust on it, yeah, completely natural, of course.
so it looks like hasn't been touched, stuff like that.
Yeah. You can do that. That is done.
Alright. Anything else we need from here before we venture ahead?
I would like to do something of a mock contract that we can get Yanto to sign for us.
That sounds like a good idea.
Meanwhile, we can have something to eat, like, I don't know, bread or apples. I still have some food from the inn.
Yeah, have some lunch, then head off.
Yeah, you have
Sounds like a
some.
plan.
Yeah, you have some leftovers from last night as well. Yeah, Hugh does want to do the thing. Write up the shit. 1 second, I have to check what the fuck is ledger main. Because
Ledger domain, yeah.
yeah, ledger domain, because that might be
I'm pretty sure that's mostly like
us.
it's stewardcraft. It's being able to throw a party, if I remember.
Don't,
Yeah.
Jerry, stop it. Yeah, I put the wrong thing here. And the ledger domain, I put the one that's for lockpicking. Yeah. So yeah, just like calligraphy is fine. Then whoever wants to do it.
I would help at least using my past a noble, basically, to
Oh yeah.
help, and if Tekla wants to take it on, considering her.
Where is calligraphy? Calligraphy is dexterity. I have a 4 in dexterity.
Yeah, calligraphy is dexterity.
Yeah, it's for that.
I'm
That's
going
weird,
to learn
okay.
from my mistakes and not.
Okay. thing is,
What actual writing?
this is actually gonna be 2 things. Let me just check what else. Because calligraphy is gonna be to write it down. But where is it? Where is it? Oh, there's actually writing. Never fucking mind. It's gonna be writing, which is in cunning.
There is writing.
There is writing, yeah.
I have
I
brilliant
asked
cunning.
where it is.
It's gonna be, yeah, writing, and I will say it's gonna be an etiquette and writing. So etiquette for the person who's dictating what is being written, and writing for the person who's writing it down.
Alright.
Alright, so who didn't dump charisma?
I have 1 in communication.
I have 2 in communication.
Have 2 in communication. And 3 in cunning?
I have 1 in communication, so it's not me.
It's not me either. And
Kira?
Yes?
Tekla,
I have done a whole lot of reading back
Yeah.
home. I assume that part of what I've been reading in preparation of this is also like adventurer contracts and like how some of the great tales began with like the first quests and things like that.
The thing is, most of the adventure contracts are not really contracts, they are mostly just bounties and shit like that. This would be This would be something more different. This would be a contract of ownership and contract of ownership of property.
So that would not help me here then.
That would not help you here, yeah.
but again,
But I probably could.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you have a background in as a merchant, right?
As a merchant, yeah.
Yeah.
That can definitely help.
Except I still only have 2 in communication.
Yeah, but because of your background, the difficulty might be lower.
Is a help action a thing, Kara?
Yeah. Let me
Can
see.
I take the help action then with my 2 points?
Help. Don't think necessarily there is a help action, but it will help somewhat with the difficulty. So yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I will take a help action. Do I need to roll for my help action?
No. You're just helping, yeah. But this way you cannot be the one who's writing it down.
Oh, I see. Does anybody else have better in writing?
No. I have 2
Well,
in canon.
I'm atrocious at. I've got 3 in. I got 3 scanning.
I also have a 3 in cunning and a 4 in dexterity if we do end up going with calligraphy.
I don't see why we should go with calligraphy. We're not Japanese.
That's fair.
Okay.
But yeah, like Willem can write pretty well when he actually has writing ink instead of fabric dye.
It happens more often than you think that I don't.
Yeah, if you guys are ready, I will take the roll for etiquette, and then I will take the roll for writing.
Kara, my mana just disappeared for some reason.
Thanks.
Oh, there we go. Ah, fuck.
Jared, can you not press the same thing as I do? That might help. Thank you.
Trevor, you're ruining everything.
No, come on. Yeah, roll whenever you guys are ready.
Etiquette or bargaining?
Etiquette. Bargaining is more face-to-face stuff. Etiquette is more to know what to write in such a contract.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Oh,
What?
they have upgraded the character sheets. It seems like.
That looks
Oh.
weird.
Yeah. So, yeah, It does not succeed. You cannot really recall like selling any property or how those contracts are made, but you can probably dictate a fairly generic contract of ownership, but it's not necessary for property.
I didn't need to roll to help out, right?
No, you didn't need to roll to help out. But with the 7, it's yeah.
Yeah, but didn't she get a bonus because I was helping?
I have lowered the
Oh, you-
difficulty. I am, yeah. There are no I don't think there are any bonuses like this and for helping and shit like that, but I can adjust the difficulty if there are people helping. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I try?
I get yeah, you can. You can. Maybe your combined knowledge can put it together, yeah. Go for it. Etiquette.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm gonna check if I can use those stun points for anything.
You didn't get the you didn't get stun points because you did not succeed.
So
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can. You you two are talking and like Tekla is sort of outlining what came to her mind, which is a generic ownership contract, and then you can sort of put it together from some of your family's documents and like shit that you have read at home. Some of those like not necessarily a letter of authenticity, but like the one, well, this property belongs to family, this and that, shit like that. So
my father was very, very proud of our family tree and all the land documents attached to it.
Yeah.
He kind of used that to teach me how to read.
An interesting reading. Yeah, you can definitely do that. And you have some stun points as well. I think this is... I'm not sure if this is social or for exploration stun points. It's definitely not combat, so...
Yeah,
Or spell.
Roleplay? Maybe?
Roleplay, yeah, that's what I meant by social.
Okay.
Roleplay.
That's a
Gets
roleplay.
3. You could technically use sway the crowd on it.
So should I just throw Sway the Crown and Bon Mor on there?
Let me see what the one more is.
Well, I don't know if that would be applicable here.
It could be. It could help with actually writing it down, because we still need the writing. So yeah, that's it gives a bonus to Gwillem.
Let's do those then.
Yeah. Gwillem, roll me a writing.
Okie doke. And I write.
Oh yeah, you do. You do. It's perfectly legible. You actually managed to write it in a lot more readable font than what your usual handwriting is, and you get the whole thing word to word.
Nice.
So you can, one of you guys can write up in your inventory a mock-up, or well, an initial contract of land ownership for the Lyrium mine.
And the refinery.
And the refinery. Yeah,
For
yes.
this whole place.
Whole place, yeah.
This whole us place situation thing that we've got going on.
Yeah, sure. And put it down that, whoever puts it down, that there was a 7 and 13 for etiquette and a 16 for writing. I am gonna put it down as well.
Alright.
I am not keeping the contract, so whoever wants to claim ownership stuff should keep it.
I think that we're we're claiming ownership for the whole party, like the whole. This is ours. Don't fucking touch it, sort of thing. We can discuss the details later.
Would it have made more sense to write it out as one of your ancestors, so it's more inherited?
That could be an idea.
I don't know how dwarven customs work, though, so...
Good.
Alright, that's my dinner arriving. I think 16. Okay. Yeah, sure thing.
Sorry, my cat is misbehaving.
It's okay. I mean, you can always like this is the first draft of the contract. You can always
Yeah,
change,
it's
you
just
can
to have
always make a
something.
new one. Yeah. This is a draft of how it would look like. Yes. Guys, what are you up to next?
Well, I suppose that now it's time to get the bite and just head down to the refinery. I guess.
Yep, alright, let's bite the boat and go down.
Yeah, Moxie is as much as she wants to go, she's like I will keep an eye out just in case the rest of the caravan arrives, but we'll probably catch up with you guys. So she will remain here for the rest of the session, and if the player actually arrives, they have a chance to catch up to you guys.
Alright.
Yeah. Because I don't want to control the character into something that the player might not want to do.
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Guess you guys, all of you, are going together through the bridge above, like the chasm of the Lyrium mine, towards a door that you have not entered yet.
Well, yes, the whole party, because we must gather the party before going through.
Yeah, before going forth. But this time the party limit is 5 instead of 6. Yeah, so
Thank you,
yeah.
mysterious minds, for knowing our problems.
Yeah, so you guys are there. The two gear thingies on either side of the gate are just waiting to be touched and turned to open the gate. So here are gonna be the two people rolling strength for me to open it.
Not
Oh
me.
shoot, we don't have Moxie, that's right.
You guys don't have Moxie this time.
I believe it's high time for me to leap in action.
God.
Yes,
This
please.
is gonna be like he was trying to intimidate everyone, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
marvelous.
Okay, so I guess Kamnar has.
So are you letting me do it? Because I'm up for it.
It's up to the party.
I can roll like a epic stuff for you.
I have a question, right?
Yeah.
This will be a strength check, but if we use things like points of leverage or anything, would it be possible to call it cunning?
No.
Okay,
This is strength.
I'm trying.
You're trying, yeah.
Good try. We cannot dexterity our way through this.
Yeah, this is one of those things that you will not fail it, but if you roll low, it will take you longer.
Alright.
It's not a failable thing.
I guess I'm gonna try, I suppose. Not
Would
gonna work.
we usually do one of these?
I'm gonna
Or Tekla, yes. How much do you have in strength?
do.
Oh, but yes, please, go ahead.
I have 2 in strength.
Oh, do you actually?
Yeah.
Go do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm rolling up my sleeves. Let me at the door.
Okay, so once the
How much was it? I didn't hear it.
How much was what?
Your strength. I didn't hear
strength?
it because it cut out.
It was 2.
You as well.
Like mine. Yeah.
Yes. We are the strong ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so
How much is
once
Mox's?
the two volunteers are in starting position, let the rolls go. Strength.
Strength.
Boom.
Go! Oh boy.
Okay. So you both started, and it seems a bit more difficult than the last time, but it slowly starts opening. Okay, next round,
Yeah.
guys.
Ooh boy. Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, it's for like Tekla is struggling with it this time, like really struggling with it. But Kamnar is just going at it, like that thing is rolling now. Now the gate is about halfway open.
Yay.
This is the third round?
Go third
Okay.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. I think I will be all out of strength. Let's go.
Yeah, this time Tekla is slowly catching up to Kamnar, and
Look-
it's
look at all my
slowly
stuff.
opening, but it still haven't clicked.
Yeah.
So oh yeah.
Look
There's
at
a
all my
lot of
stunt
stunts
points.
happening right now, though.
Yeah. Okay, next
And we're
one.
not using any of that.
Yeah, and it's
Boy.
open. Yeah, you guys have finished it. It's clicked. The gate is now clicked in place for about a couple of minutes at least.
The
Yeah.
gate is in a proper position for a fart joke. You are welcome.
I
Sure.
don't see how.
See how either.
Oh yeah, of
But
course.
yeah, like now the light of the lyrium from below, behind you in the side, and the little lantern of Verania illuminates the room that's similar to the previous two. 4 pillars of ancestors, and a lever in the middle. Door on the other side, wide open.
Anything different? Like any sort of different details to it?
Different
Any
faces
corpses?
different faces on the ancestors. Different inscriptions at the bottom. You cannot really make it out because it's an old dwarven. No corpses here. Corpses.
Is it dark inside?
It's dark inside. It's only illuminated by the lyrium behind you and Verania's little lantern.
Ooh, I'm staying close to Verania's little lantern.
Aw.
I'll light my lantern as well.
Yeah, like now there are 2 lanterns, Littlest and Verania.
But they're always beside each other.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Like Verania's is has a bit more blue glow because of how it works with magic.
Mhm.
Whereas the one that Little Osa has a natural glow to it, like natural fire.
No, I'm staying close to the magic because I like magic.
Even after your
Speaking of
trip into the
magic, how
fate.
is
Sorry.
speaking of magic, how is the veil doing in that room?
Flipping
I'm
out.
asking this from our mages.
Same as the other 2 rooms.
Okay.
They cannot really access it from here, and yeah, it's the same weird feeling.
Tekla, how's your thingy-lingy reacting to the place?
The whistle bomb.
It's empty. It doesn't react to shit.
It doesn't react to shit.
Oh, it's sleeping. Okay. Sorry, I forgot it was empty.
Okay.
Alright,
Fine.
so shall we pull the lever?
Okay.
I want the Gwillem to pull the lever.
Well,
Alright.
as long as someone does it.
Okay, who pulls the lever? Tell me.
I'm gonna pull the lever.
Yay!
The door behind you shuts, the one you came through. But nothing else happens.
Oh boy.
Great.
I look up.
I'm gonna-
Do I see any transparent walls or ceilings?
No, nothing else
Fuck.
happens. The door behind you
I'm
shut,
gonna
that's
go-
it.
I'm just raising my
gonna go
fists to the
towards
sky
the
and
other door and just knock.
Yeah, the door behind you like opens back up. Like the other door wasn't affected. The other door is still open. It's still happily open into the darkness.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
It is just the door behind you leading into the settlement.
What happens if we pull the lever again?
Nothing.
Nothing. So
Uh,
just keeps it closed.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Behind you. Yes. It opens back up.
Yay!
No, I mean the door forward.
The
There
door
is-
forward is
It's
open.
It was always open.
It's been open the whole time. The door forward.
Oh,
That
We
one
just
didn't shut.
forgot.
Pull the
Why
lever
are you-
again. Pull the lever again, please. Oh my
well,
God. Okay.
that's unexpected.
I mean, it's so expected that it's unexpected. At this point. Okay. Little Asa, would you mind coming with me into the darkness?
Okay, that sounds.
I heard better opening lines.
That's strange danger right there.
That's my pickup lines.
Amazing pickup line there.
I
I'm
will
just not
not
switching
and
my
try to
temples.
keep 6 feet between us at all times.
Nice. Socially distancing, yes. So basically Kamnar is going at the front, Little Osa is following behind, like 2 meters behind.
Ooh. Cool.
Are the others
Um,
following as well?
No.
I'm gonna follow as soon as they verify that there aren't any traps in there.
No.
What do I roll for traps?
Let me check. Probably something with perception.
I
Perception,
want
searching or seeing.
hearing,
I'm gonna
maybe?
do searching then, because I took point in that.
Okay, go for it.
Searching.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that wow.
So, yeah, you not only do not find any traps, but you remember from some of your studies that... not necessarily, but dwarves don't usually do that many traps like these, because... especially in the industrial areas, like traps in the open like this, because that might hinder some of their staff. So... potentially, you do not have to expect any traps, and that extra knowledge is what I will give you for that.
Points.
Yeah, stun points. Yeah, no
Okay.
traps.
I will walk forward confidently and arch around Kemnar to go in front of him.
Nice.
Her. No, him, sorry. Damn, I'm forgetting which timeline we are doing.
Okay, so as you walk into the tunnel, like it is level for a while, and then it starts going downhill, down. At some point, there is it stops being this built out, paved thing, and it begins to be like more like a route that has been formed because people were going through so many times with like carriages and shit, well, caravans to bring back and forth the product. And at some point, either on one side, it opens up into the huge cavern. Down below, some lyrium lights up the road at that point, whereas on the other side, there's still a wall. There are some burrows and little off caves in there, little tunnels where critters might go. You see a nug or two as you walk, just like running across at one of these like tunnels across, like perpendicular to the road you are taking, and it goes deeper and deeper.
Well, this is ominous.
It is. I will say we are at a decent enough distance from them. Like, let them scout ahead, but be at shouting.
So you're about 12
engaging
feet behind,
distance.
maybe. So you can see them, but they're not as close as you could just like almost touch them if you put out your arms. But like
No,
a
about
bit further, yeah.
Keeping a distance, but it's basically if something happens, they're not cut off from us,
Yeah, okay.
sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Quick question. Does any of you have cheese on you?
Cheese?
I left my asparagus.
I think I
along with
might.
Other stuff at the tavern.
I don't know. Was there any cheese in the tavern? Because I kind of packed myself full with all sorts of food.
If
In the
there's
tavern there
cheese
might have
in
been.
rations, then I will have cheese in my rations.
There might be
Yeah.
some cheese in the rations. Yeah, dried aged cheese.
Then yes, I will definitely have cheese.
Okay, so those of you who have cheese, there are quite some nugs here, just like running around. They are wild, like not running around, but like just going back and forth between the two walls and shit like that, looking for some stuff. There's a nug that's just like gnawing on some mushrooms, and you can see some of them just like stand up and like sniff in the air, and like they all at the same time look towards you guys. And those of you who have cheese are getting slowly surrounded by nugs. They're not attacking or
Okay,
anything. They are just creepy and have elbows on their forearms and human fingers. Yeah.
What's the Dalish attitude towards like hunting and animals and stuff?
So Dalish attitude towards hunting and animals, like it's the usual hunt for necessity type of thing, but like respect the
So
prey.
it would be
as in
out
use up
of-
everything.
So it'd be out of race for me to just start firing off bolts of arcane power.
It might be
No,
out of
but
phrase,
then-
but it might be in character. Like,
I, on the other hand, I'm going to give them some cheese because nugs are cute.
yeah, so
Yeah, I was about to say that.
They sound horrifying.
It looks
So,
adorable.
they like
They're
as you
adorable.
they are adorable. As you take the cheese out, they just start like, yes, cheese, basically.
They talk.
No, they don't talk.
No.
Like, as I said, basically,
I
it's
did.
like that. Yeah. Yeah, they. If you give them the cheese, like, are you like crumbling it a little bit and giving it to them?
Yeah. Just
I'm getting ready to whack any that get too close.
I'm going
Yes.
to crumble it a bit and give him some pieces.
So Gwillem is really like has his staff at ready, but the other two
Oh
are just.
god, I've just looked at them. They're fucking hideous.
Can you link him to me?
Oh no.
That's
So-
the description. I think they're adorable. I
They're
haven't
like
seen them.
They
giant
are really
naked mole
cute.
rats.
Yeah, they are like giant naked morlocks. They are really fucking cute though.
But like rabbit forms with genuinely human hands instead of feet and
They don't
Yeah, they have
hands.
elbows. They have elbows. Literally, they have elbows on their front feet. So,
Yeah, oh no, fuck that.
so yeah, since Willem is at ready to smack any of them if they get too close to him. But the other two, Varanya and Tekla, just roll me a dexterity. Wait, no, acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay.
Acrobatics.
Not
Yeah.
animal handling.
No, acrobatics. These are wild
What
animals.
for?
They're very wild animals.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, so
What's in my rolls? Jesus.
so
Like all the
This is the
worst
first
parts
good
of-
roll I had tonight, so
yeah, so Jerry, like as you are crumbling it and everything, you don't really pay attention to your other hand where the whole block of cheese is, and one of them jumps up and snatches it out of your hand and runs away.
Eh,
Tekla, you managed to smack the one that was going for your cheese.
Hmm.
You smack
But
it a little
after
bit,
that,
but
I'm
you
gonna-
yeah.
but after that, I'm gonna
away.
use scratch below behind the ear because
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
They're the
Yeah.
worst parts of rabbits, mole rats, and tapirs.
I'm quietly wondering if I should tell her what we ate yesterday,
Oh yeah.
and then decide against it.
Like, I've got animal handling and I want them dead.
I mean, that was the dinner the other day, so nugs were dinner.
It's fine.
Oh god, I ate that?
Oh, you didn't because you picked it out, you vegetarian.
Yeah, I was sensible.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. as they get a bit full and hear that one of their mates have actually yoinked the block of cheese out of one of your hands, they dissipate. They go after that somewhere into the stone. Yeah. So this walk is taking you quite a while. It's winding every now and then, but it remains quite wide, the road, since it's sort of made
carts
for.
have to come through.
Yeah,
right?
carts have to come through. Like, you see that not all of this is natural. There are some of the at some point the road has been widened to accommodate to that, and like upwards as well. But like when it plunges down, that cavern bit is natural. You can see huge stalactites and stalagmites coming from both the ceiling and the bottom, like lyrium slowly crawling up to it. It's sort of beautiful. Yeah, you are a bit below the deep roads at this point, but not far below. So there are still parts of the deep roads that are this deep, but you wouldn't know this because Moxie is not with you guys. And also, you cannot really gauge the time because Moxie is not with you. Don't know how long it has passed. But
Beautiful. It is beautiful, but I still want to steer clear from the lyrium because
yeah,
lyrium.
it's not that
It's
close.
not good for you.
Yeah, it's not that close, so you don't have to worry about it that much. But as slowly, well, as you walk, like probably some hours go by, I would say, and you get to a bit again where it starts to be like brick down and built out again, the road. And this hallway has those things where you could like light up the thing on the sides, like at the very beginning when you came down to the deep roads itself before the settlement. And there is a massive door and two golems on each side, or what you would think golems might look like. It might be statues, might just be a thing, but they are just like standing there, like inert.
Metal or rock?
Stone.
Okay.
They are stone golems. Or statues. Who knows? You might know actually, yeah, they are golems. I'm gonna give you that.
Yay, presents!
Presents. The golems are quite huge. Yeah,
No, I said presents because you said I'll give you that.
I will give you that, yeah.
So I said yay, presents.
Nice. Yeah. Golem stand at the door. It is just like tiny itsy bitsy bit open, like one of the things are pulled forward a little bit. One of the sides of the door is pulled forward a little bit, but not so much as someone would fit through.
Is there any way to sense if there's any energy or something like that goes through these columns, like if they are active, sort of thing?
I would say you can try. Just roll me a standard magic.
Standard magic. Okay.
I will give you some extra information. So you can sense energy from the golems. They are not active, but not inert either. They are most probably sleeping or on what we would say standby mode.
Mm-hmm.
And there is some lyrium in there. On the other side
In
of
the
this.
golems. Oh, on the other side.
On the other side of the door, there is some lyrium. You don't feel it as strong as you would feel with raw lyrium. There are some bits that might be, but like it's not as strong as raw lyrium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we ever get an answer, by the way, what the refinery actually should look like? Thekla?
No, we didn't.
What should a refinery look like? What I did ask what should be like glowing, flowing liquid thorium or whatever.
Probably
Have you ever
does.
seen a foundry before?
No.
Something like that.
You most definitely do not know how these look like, Tekla. You're from a merchant house on the surface.
But there are foundries in Kirkwall.
There are foundries in Kirkwall, but you still don't know how a lyrium refinery looks like. Because
Okay, then.
after all, the way dwarves refine lyrium is the best kept secret in Thedas.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then.
If you were that's why I asked the other day what caste your parents are from, because if you were from the mining caste, there would have been a chance that you know how to refine lyrium.
Yeah, but it's merchant or smith or both.
Yeah.
Well, I would say we might want to be a bit careful with those two things that seem to be not inactive. They are. I don't know what is the term for the artifacts like that? Is it slipping? Is it waiting? Is it just something? And there's lyrium behind that thing. So we might come to reason that these things are made to guard the lyrium supply or whatever is behind that. Well then,
Also, I was slightly wrong earlier. It's not opening out towards you guys, but opening inward.
so it's
Okay.
opening like
inwards
this.
to the room, so not to out towards you, but like in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a push door, it's not a pull door.
It's a push door. Yeah.
Well,
So, what now? Any insight on that? Anyone has any more experience about this sort of things?
not really.
Then I guess we don't have much of an option. We might
Look,
just need to push through at this point.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, I suppose.
Still, I'm going to take out one of my spears just in case we
Yeah.
step in and we alert something. I
Not
don't
gonna-
know. I feel like those golems are giving me a side eye.
I'm going to. I'm not going to use my staff in a very overtly aggressive manner, just sort of walking stick sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I have it. You know, sort of. You wouldn't separate a girl from a walking stick, would you?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, are you guys gonna open the...
That's it, yeah, I suppose.
Guess we may as well.
Okay, so this is something that you guys can do together. It's a huge as gate. Like, you all can line up and just push it in to
Alright.
open it. So, yeah, you open it up and it is sort of built out, sort of natural cavernish, but as you go in, there is like this huge machine that's sort of decrepit. It is half of it is blown up, and there are things as in corpses in glass or something along the line of glass. It's like half of it is still in and you can see the flesh still on it, but the other half is out and it's just bone at that point. Some of it has fallen off because of the joints have like become weak as well. But it's some dwarves, and there is a big plaque in front of it as well. of this. This is the first thing you see when you go in.
Let's see.
This is gross.
What do we see?
So this is basically what you expect the refinery machine to be, but it's blown up. So half of it is like blown out, and as you would envision like an explosion, in that way there are like big ass glass shards, as in like glass crystals out, and in the crystals there are like corpses with some of it hanging out, and that bit is just like fully decayed, whereas within the glass the flesh and clothes and skin and everything is preserved,
Holy shit.
just like
Okay.
it would be in amber.
I like that. I mean,
That
it's pretty,
looks-
but scary.
that looks incredibly painful.
Yep, this is not somewhere I want to be.
I will still say we might want to investigate what happened. Kara,
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
By the way the flesh is melded into this, right?
Mhm.
Would it come to reason that this thing was basically liquid that encased the flesh and then just solidified?
Yeah, most probably yes.
What's the scatter like? Like, does it seem like there is a central point?
Yeah, the central
So,
point for this seems like where the other half of the refinery should be, the blown off half.
Okay, I would like to investigate it. Recreate what happened, sort of thing.
Mm.
Like, understand what went down. Like,
Yeah, as I said, there's a huge plaque in front of it as well, like a stone slab with dwarven writing on it.
is
front
the
of this
writing
whole thing.
similar? Is the writing similar to the one on the statues, or is it more?
It's
Like,
more
not-
more like the statues and the runes of memory, rather than the glyphs on the doors.
Okay.
So in theory, I could read that.
Theory, you could read that, yes.
I will call Tekla over and go. Any chance you can tell us something about this?
Let me look. It's a pretty old dialect, but maybe I see something. Do I see something?
So
I'm asking the DM.
you will definitely have big lowering on this, but roll me an investigation, I think. Communication should be good for languages. I don't see any other thing for languages. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you can read it. You can read it, definitely. It says something along the lines, next time you assholes will be more careful about what you do or end up like these guys. Remember, Lyrium is unstable. We have safety precautions for a reason. This is about what it says.
So apparently, I suppose these were workers who didn't follow the security instructions and got themselves blown up with unstable lyrium.
Is this a PSA?
Sorry?
A PSA.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a cautionary
More like-
example.
Any way that we have to date when this happened? Like, we know that the place was abandoned, like what? Like the place we went to was abandoned, like
300 years ago.
300 years ago. Any way to basically try to date what this is? Like, if there are any sort, maybe there are some pieces of clothing that are typical to an era, or
Oh
any
yeah,
sort of
like
jewelry
the
typical to an
like
era?
on the inside, this is like you can still see jewelry and the clothes and everything. You're not really well. You have read things about dwarves and you have met some of the dwarves from Kal Sharok, but that place has not been in contact with Orzammar for a long time. So their culture is way more different than of the dwarves in the Great Thais, along with Orzammar. But
Okay.
from what you see right now, it about corresponds to what you would date the Thai that you have been into. Just about maybe even earlier than that. So yeah.
Okay.
So this probably happened before whatever happened to the settlement that you've been in.
Okay. Apparently, whatever this is doesn't seem to be much further in time or back in time from settlement abandonment. That
That's
piece of
reassuring.
jewelry.
But, and there's a but. You see some of the dust, swoop down, or, well, sweep down from some of the glass, and it hasn't been covered in dust again since then.
So this means that something was here. If it's not covered in dust, it means that something passed here somehow.
I assume the previous expedition might have taken a visit here and then moved on.
That could be an idea. At the same time, what was the first expedition reasoning? This will still be some interesting findings to bring back. If you can take those things out of encasement, they are probably quite valuable considering the age and considering the preservation. Why would they leave it here?
Apparently they found something far more valuable than anything we've come across so far.
Kara,
And I can...
Yes. Sorry.
we have looked through the town and the town was not disturbed, right?
The town was not disturbed.
Which means that if somebody was here, they had a different entrance. Or something else disturbed this.
Yep.
Okay,
Correct.
delightful. I would like to get my bow ready.
Okay.
And find a wall to stand against.
All here is good with tracks. Hunters, things like that.
Oh, I can do tracking.
Yeah, sure.
If something passed by to disturb the dust here, we might have left tracks all over the rest of the cave.
Okay, so
14 fortune points.
yeah, that quite not got it. It is not a success, but I will still. I don't like the binary of either success or fail. I like to do it weirdly. So it is not. I wouldn't consider this a success, but you can see that there are. It's not necessarily tracks, but areas swept of dust on the floor, but they don't go towards the entrance that you have taken, that you all have taken. They go deeper into the refinery area. I will just call this the refinery. Deeper into the refinery. And you can see on some of the other crystals as well that it has been swiped down just to see some of the things. Maybe some dust swiped off of the decrepit refinery machine as well. From what you can see in this area that's illuminated by your lights.
I will try and follow the tracks.
Okay.
Do I need to roll again for that, or?
No, these are quite wide tracks. Go a bit deeper inside on left or right There are tracks both ways. I'm asking.
Left.
Okay, so you go towards the left, and you see another one of these machines. Another one of these refinery machines, but this one is intact. And it seems like someone might, from what you see that's this removal does, someone might have tried to restart this or something. And there are some barrels around and crates, but if some of them has big like red stamp type of thing on it that it says lyrium. One of the barrels is open, and if you look inside it, there is lyrium sand in it, which is a rougher type of lyrium than refined lyrium, and there is like a print in it that seems like someone put their hand in it and grabbed a handful out.
Who could take a handful of lyrium?
Or
isn't that
tranquils.
It's or a dwarf, yeah.
Yeah,
I
dwarfs are
thought, I
tranquils.
thought even a dwarf with like direct physical contact would make them go mad.
They
Unrefined lyrium. There's a
Unrefined.
difference, so
Ah, okay.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
unrefined lyrium, you make lyrium sand, and refined lyrium, which is more of a powdery thing. But lyrium sand is used in explosives as well that dwarves make, but it's quite expensive, so they
Sorry.
don't often do that. It's okay.
my cat is being a nightmare.
Nice. So just the
So-
cat.
What's the form that mages can use to restore mana?
So
Is it no versus
dust.
things like that?
it's the lyrium dust diluted with like distilled water and shit like that. So it's a very dilute solution of lyrium dust, refined lyrium dust.
Okay.
Right.
And we have a whole barrel of lyrium dust here.
That is lyrium sand. You don't know what's in the crates, if it's dust or sand.
Okay.
So
But
if
they're...
I just like throw Varanya into the barrel and make her snort a bunch of it, she's not going to become a super wizard.
No.
No, she's probably gonna become crazy and eventually an abomination.
Ah, I won't do that then.
Smart choice, my friend. Smart choice.
Do we recognize this as lyrium sand? Like, is it recognizable as that?
Oh yeah, it's definitely recognizable, but right now it's only little Ossa is there. I don't know if you guys followed. She, like, little Ossa was probably dumbstruck by this horrific display of bodies and everything, and went in further to examine. I don't even think she have relayed to you that someone has been here recently.
No, I was like hyper focused not to think about the bad thing.
Well,
Sorry.
alright then.
But I did not sneak. I was not super duper quiet.
Will we notice if...
Yeah, you would have noticed it. I sort of assume that all of you have been quite shocked by this site. This monument to carelessness, so to say.
I wonder what happens if I poke it with my stick.
The remains in the glass, nothing. It makes a ding, like
Okay.
glass does, or crystals do. Like, it's not necessarily glass, but that's what's the closest to it.
Now to make music on it.
Do you want to try?
No.
You can roll me a performance if you want to try.
No. I don't think I'm proficient in crystal gravestones.
Core crystal music, yay!
Yeah.
Yes, this very stocky dwarf here has wonderful timber to it. Like, tong.
Bong. Amazing.
Delightful.
Well, that's all very morbid. What's up next?
I think I'm going to go further in, see what's
Yes.
Maybe there is a back entrance or something.
Left or right?
Go down the.
I'm gonna go right. I know that Asa is at the left.
Can
What?
won't
What is it?
remind at least they try to stick together, considering the whole explosion thing, and but clearly we are not alone.
Okay, then so I'm going to go left. Even though I technically don't know where Osa is.
Is Verania gonna start cursing me again?
I mean, you can
No.
probably see the light coming from the left, since Osa is the other one with the lantern.
Yeah, I think people would have noticed the fading light
Yeah,
all of a sudden.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
guys.
I caught up with Osa.
Yeah, Verania and
Yeah.
Tekla has caught up with Osa. What are the elves doing since the light is moving away from them with Verania?
I will call them, like said. We're going this way. Okay, I will at least advertise the fact that we are moving.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Is there any indication of what the people that disturbed the dust did in this room besides grabbling in the dust sand barrel?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I spaced out there for a second.
Is there any other dust traces of what the people did in here besides rummaging around in the dust sand barrel?
Roll me another tracking.
Sure.
Holy shit, okay, I'm gonna give you something saucy for this. So,
That roll.
yeah, so first of all, what
Still
you...
not as good as you waking up Willem.
Yeah, like that triple six, yes. So, you see that like they have probably tried to restart or see if this machine was still working. If there's multiple of them, but as you walk around a little bit, here and there you see like dried drops of blood. Here and there. Maybe you actually find a finger somewhere.
How old
bit-
is the finger?
A bit like wrinkled and dried out, but it still has the flesh and the skin on it, and the actual nail at the end as well.
That's not that old. Oh, I need to tell this to somebody.
Yeah. You're a bit dazed now because of that discovery. And as you look around on the floor in one of the corners, you see like a soul type of thing broken in half.
A what?
A soul type of thing, like a bone soul type of thing broken in half.
The thingy had a.
That's really similar to the one we saw on the.
The deep stalker had a sawed-off arm.
Dog spawn.
That one. I'm in shock. Okay.
Darth Vader has the thing.
I'm just gonna quietly shout. But
It echoes a little bit like Rania.
I will say we are close by because we're heading down.
Yeah,
I suppose.
Definitely.
I will move a bit faster.
Yeah,
Everything okay?
somebody was attacked here.
Is there something with you? No, right? Coming, coming. And then we'll probably just head off to see what the hell happened.
I will point out the droplets and the fingers and the grab hand and the saw.
Okay.
Then I will ask about the sawed-off limb of the darkspawn. Because I think
yes.
that might be connected. And I should I keep trying to find them?
Well, if considering we're moving a bit together, we can keep looking for that.
Wait. Was it ever specified what kind of arm it was that was lying around?
No, there wasn't an arm lying around. There was a sort
okay.
of arm from
The
one
arm
of
was
these.
sawed
then the
off.
finger.
And now there's a finger and a broken bone saw.
But what kind of finger is it?
Thumb.
And check. Can be a thumb, yeah, if you want it to
It's a
be.
thumb.
Is it
I meant,
human?
is
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't look too closely.
I would like to look closer and see if it's clearly mutated into darkspawn or if it's human.
It is not mutated, it is not blighted, it is not tainted. But
Oh,
God
so
damn it.
it's
I will have to roll a thing just to see something.
if
Right,
it
where are
still
my dice?
moves inside of a glass.
No, this is not inside of the glass. This is out in the
Oh, is
open
it?
on the floor.
Oh, it's just on the floor. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Whoever
human
I'm-
thumb.
Whoever I'm tracking lost that.
Okay.
It's not as stocky as a dwarf's thumb would be, and not as elongated and spindly as an elf's would be. It is a human thumb.
All right. Well.
Then I don't care.
I
Nice.
would kind of care because this means that there's been other humans inside here.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm just primarily focusing on finding darkspawn blood for
Oh well,
the
yes.
thingy that might help us.
Tekla,
Yeah.
the notes we've been finding, you knew the name, right?
Yes.
Were there humans in that group, or was it only dwarves?
No. It was humans, elves, all sorts of people except for Kunari.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You say that there's a bonesaw, right?
Yeah.
Does the thumb? Yes, a broken bonesaw, but does the thumb look like it's been cleanly severed with
Yeah.
a saw?
There is a chip on it, and you think you guess that that chip happened when the saw actually broke.
Mm-hmm.
Happened while it was being cut off.
I'm not
The-
sure if.
On that end, the flesh is a bit jagged and not cleanly cut.
Probably
But
if a saw broke when it hit the bone, then it just ripped the flesh afterwards. I'm not entirely sure if this was an attack. Are there any other signs of a fight happening here? Like the dust, a lot of dust being moved away, or something like that?
Well, a lot of dust has been moved away, but like it might be just from movement and everything. There is not a lot of blood nearby. It's just splatters, like smaller splatters around.
There's only small splatters around the blood.
Yeah,
There's
it's
not a blood trail.
not a blood trail.
Okay.
This seems more like some sort of medical amputation more than an attack. The tongue, does it look like it has anything weird? Like, why would they cut it off like that? Is there any sort of maybe a puncture, maybe some sort of puncture wound or something like that?
So
No.
pretty hard to find with how shriveled it is.
Nothing like that. The nail in it has like a crack in the middle, but it's like one of those things where you cracked it once or broke it once and then just it grows cracked.
Mhm.
It's just that.
Mhm.
You actually pick up the shriveled thumb by the bone and just like yeah.
I will probably take like some tissue or something to pick it up, not
Yeah, your
My
handkerchief. Yeah.
yeah, and
I
examine
want
it.
to keep tracking. Kara, do I need to roll again, or does that roll help me get started?
That roll helps you get started. You walk in a bit further here. Like this was a bigger room with the refinery machine, the barrels. Like there's like a water pump there as well that leads into the refinery machine. And as you walk to the other side of it, there's like it's not as big as the main gate in here. It's like more of a human-sized, a bit larger and wider door, but it's barricaded with like barrels and some benches, desks, well, tables, whatever. It's
From my
They have-
side, it has been barricaded.
yeah, from your side. You
So
you
they
actually
keep something out on the other side.
seems like it, yes.
I'm not gonna touch that. I'm gonna go back to Verania and hope she's not holding the thumb anymore.
What are you doing with the thumb, Baranya?
I would like to examine it. Check if like turning it around and this and that. Check if it has. I would like to confront the shriveled thumb. Like how the thumb is shriveled with the blood splatters, and see if the blood splatters and the blood on the saw seems to be fresh, or if they seem to be like at the same age, sort of.
They are at the same age, but the blood splatter is the finger, and the blood and the soul seem to be around the same age.
Okay, so, but it's consistent. Like the state of the thumb is consistent with the dryness of the blood. Like it's not just that someone came here like half an hour ago, cut the thumb.
Yeah, it's not that fresh.
Like that.
It's not that fresh. It's
Okay.
a couple of weeks maybe.
Oh yeah, makes sense with the dust that was missing. Right. If that's the case, I will, as I said, I would like to check for puncture wounds or anything like that. Because if they amputated it, maybe they wanted to get rid of some sort of infection or something like that.
As I
Or
said,
maybe they
nothing.
didn't know how to use delirium in here and just went crazy and cut it off out of that.
Could be an idea. I agree. Still, it could be useful. I would like to wrap it in something and put it into vial.
Yeah, you wrap it into the handkerchief that you were holding it with, and just put it in your backpack. Just put in human thumb one shriveled in your inventory.
Yeah, a vial or something. Keeping it.
Yeah, you might have an
Not
empty
touching
like,
everything else.
You might have an empty potion vial or something like that. Yeah, just drop it in and click.
This way is barricaded. I think they wanted to keep something out.
Is it barricaded from this side, or is it barricaded from like
This side.
Huh. This is definitely not looking good. What are Willen and Kamnar, by the way?
Yeah, what are the elves doing?
Are they coming?
I'm just following silently, gobsmacked at all of this lyrium, hating every second of it. Trying not to touch anything, get too close to anything.
Same, but I'm amazed.
We're very expressive elves.
Yeah, so the two elves are walking side by side. One of them horrified, the other one amazed.
Yep.
Like polar opposite of expressions on their faces.
I kinda just look at them weirdly like what kind of mage does lyrium? Okay, fine.
Yeah, what kind of mage doesn't like lyrium?
Gwillem, do you
Yeah.
reckon there would be any chance of a demon here.
Oh, probably.
Great. How do demons react to lyrium? What's the relationship with lyrium?
Law?
What?
He's
Law roll?
asking what he needs to roll to know that.
Oh,
Lore, and please repeat the question as well.
Religious law?
religious lore. My question was, how do demons react to lyrium, or what's their relationship to lyrium is?
So demons in general don't really react to lyrium. It is a substance that exists in the Fade as well, and somewhat in the raw Fade. So not as much. But lyrium or demons are mostly react with mages who are weak-willed, weak-minded, don't or are easy to fool into bargains.
I see. So they are like psychic.
But if somehow they manage to get into the physical realm, they will follow lyrium because they like the sound of it.
Yes.
I like
And
the sound of it.
and in the physical realm, it's not present everywhere in the same way it is in the Fate. So they will go close to it to hear
Yeah.
it better, sort of.
And knowing that there'd be mages around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Thanks. Willem, did you say this to me,
Yes.
or is it
Oh,
okay.
probably, yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Also, I've just remembered what Legitimate actually is. It's like sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand. Yeah, I read it up.
Oh.
I read the description and I realized I wasn't wrong because I copy pasted it into
Like,
everyone's.
I wish
That's
I
a
could
very
remember.
weird way of putting it.
Yeah.
There's some. Oh, I was thinking of Seneschal because they're weird words that come up in the same like skill lists often.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, ignore me.
No.
So basically, magicians in Dragon Age are like sleight of hand stuff. Okay.
No,
What?
no,
What?
no.
No.
Your sleight of hand stuff.
Oh.
You're a
I've
sleight
got
of
no
hand.
dexterity. I can't.
Can
do
you-
it.
Can you do sleight of hand?
No, I'm not a magician. I'm a mage.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah.
do sleight of. I don't do little funky, little subtle gestures. I do great big wild gestures and then shoot.
Yeah. So while little Us and Varanya are looking at the thumb, this conversation is happening between the two owls, where Willem is trying to convince Kamnar that he's not a fucking magician and he doesn't do party tricks on the street.
Damn. But could you do party tricks?
No.
Okay.
You just get this blank expression, and then you see Willem like think for a second, and then just like no.
Oh.
Yeah, I try and disguise that. I reach behind my own ear, don't find a coin, and go. No.
No,
Oh.
it's just reach behind your own ear and then just start scratching. Just to mask that you were trying to find the coin. Yeah.
Okay, for the rest of this episode, I will be searching for coins behind my ear.
You don't find any.
I know, but I will try.
Yeah, someone might pity you and put one there when you're not looking, and that's the only one you found. Fine.
Oh my
And
God,
even
that's
that's
ideal.
copper.
I'll be fucking
No.
rich.
No.
No.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. No, it's you realize Gwillem like is almost touching your head, and you're confused by this. Both of you are confused by this.
Just
Yes.
jamming a silver coin into Kemna's ear hole.
Yeah.
Okay, why the fuck are we talking about this?
No.
Hey guys, what do
That's
you
a
want?
very good question.
Can we please shift focus off us? We shouldn't be here.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
what's up? And I approach little Asa, and so what you guys looking at?
Blood, thumb, bones, barricade.
Oh,
Alright, let's have a look at the thumb.
Varanya already put it away.
I think in the meantime, I'm gonna check
Ah,
out those
Where
the
was the thumb?
unopened barrels of lyrium
Oh, yeah. You
just
see,
to see if
I'm not gonna
Okay.
pass my, like, I'm not gonna go anywhere close to that thing.
Yeah, so Tekla is doing this, like, see the open barrel that has lyrium sand in it, and someone really rudely has smashed their hand into it and grabbed out a handful. You can see the points of it. But there are, like, crates and other barrels there.
How big's the hand?
Dwarven-sized.
Oh, small hand.
So it's not,
Beefy small hand, yes.
Beefy small hand.
so it's not consistent with a thumb, right?
It's not consistent with the thumb.
Okay.
Still, it's weird to kind of just grab it like that. Right? God damn it. I'm
Yeah.
listening to my cat, sorry.
Yeah, and on the other one, some of the, like, this barrel has a big red stamp type of thing that just says lyrium and then S. And some of the other barrels have the same one, some of the other barrels have lyrium and then a D.
Ooh!
You can figure out what that's for.
Yeah. Verenia,
Yes.
I'm just gonna point out that these barrels with the lyrium D on it, that's good for you guys. That's refined
Yes.
lyrium. That can be
Lyrium
used in
daggers,
case you
yes.
want.
Lyrium
Oh,
daggers.
we can take that without going crazy.
Yeah, you need to use some sort of distillation agent. I think I've never tried making it.
Not
Oh,
distillation,
still
but dilution, yes.
Okay.
It's still gonna be good to keep some around. We can find water or something like that just to dilute it with. Do we know any techniques to do that? Like anything? Do you need to use anything specific to dilute that, or can it just be I can dilute like a teaspoon in water and it's gonna be fine?
You yourself do not know because you are not the one who dealt with it. You only just, like, back in your hometown, you only bought already prepared ones. It's usually
Yeah.
alchemists and dwarves that deal with this, and you know someone who has quite an interest in alchemy.
Mhm.
Now,
Ah.
hear me out. Hear me out.
Yes.
I'm not suggesting this because it's an evil substance and gives way to the devil, but what about using it as a seasoning?
You get addicted to it if you do that. Just so you know.
I'm not
Wait,
sure
we do
that
what?
would be a good idea. Ugh.
Do we end up with the people like we saw earlier? If we use that for seasoning?
I don't know, like it's
I
still
know
a dilution
one-
of a sort.
I know one guy who is now homeless dude, and basically he sells all sorts of stuff just to get some money for lyrium. Sometimes that stuff includes people. So yeah, don't do that.
Okay, I will not do that. But technically, I
Ah.
don't have a home right now, so.
So
not
wouldn't
you
be
I'm
out of
talking
character,
about.
Viru.
Oza?
Hmm?
Do you
Nothing.
have an interest in potion making and things like that, right? And you found the. If we keep some of this dust, will you be able to know what to do with it? To make something that we could use?
I'm learning. I don't. I'm usually.
Because
It's mostly herbs that I work with, but if we can find some sort of basics, I can. I don't want to make something dangerous for you.
no, I
Accident.
understand that. Still, it's gonna be good material to keep around and to experiment eventually.
Kara, from the little booklets of recipes that I have,
Yeah.
did any of them ask for lyrium in any form?
So from the ones you have read so far, none of them. But when you roll through it, there at the very end there was like a little teaser for that herbalists or alchemists that you pulled it from other little booklet that's about potions for magic users. And there was like a very simple recipe at the back. You didn't pay much attention to it because there were no herbs or any other plants involved in that recipe, but it might have been a lyrium potion.
I will pull out my booklet and go to the end
Oh yes,
to see if there's anything there.
it does say a lesser lyrium potion, and it has like a big story in it, like like those modern day recipe blogs where you have to go through a whole wall of text just to get to the fucking recipe. Yeah, it's like that one. It's
You
trying to
first
sell
get childhood memory and then the struggle.
Exactly.
Yes, it's exactly like that. But yeah, with some practice, you think you will be able to make at least the weakest of the lyrium potions that this recipe gives you.
I might be able to do a small one, but not as good as the ones you found back in the house.
It's still will be good. It still will be could be very useful if you can make it.
I'll practice.
Yes, absolutely. Practice does make perfect. And I'm going to collect basically as much as we can carry, like in a safe manner.
In a safe manner would be not opening the barrels, so it will be barrel wise, yeah. For you,
we need to. Oh,
yeah.
All right. I want to say let's put these barrels on aside, and we can bring them back to the settlement when we come back through this road.
Okay.
Because I will say at the moment,
this one is a dead end. Whoever went this way barricaded to keep something out. Should I check the other side for more thumbs?
could be an idea. Then again, we did leave a saw here, unless we started chopping pieces off with swords and axes. Which is not to, honestly, now that I think about it, not that we need to exclude that, but...
Okay, but before we do that, can we hide these lyrium sand barrels? Because I'm not going to take responsibility for what happens if Mogren finds these.
Oh dear, oh no, yes, you're right, let's...
There's not really anywhere to hide them here. Then again...
Okay.
Okay, we know that there's a blocked door. Shall we just bring this back and hide it in the rest of the bottles and check in with Moxie as well?
Okay, so considering that each of you can only carry a certain amount of things and weight, this would take at least like two days to carry everything back.
Well, not everything, but at least some of that, like...
We might be able to carry some of that back.
Do I have to carry?
I think at this point we all have to carry.
Ah, okay.
What I would say, Tekla can probably carry a barrel by herself. 2 mages can carry one together, and
also, they are big barrels.
They are big barrels. They are big barrels. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
And Kamnar and Little Asa can carry a big crate and maybe a small on top of it together.
Teamwork. Yeah.
Your choice, people. Shall we secure some of this before the rest of Oh wait, actually.
Where would it take them?
Here's the thing: if they come around, wouldn't they be all busy going the other way to deal with a blockage?
You could try distracting them. What was that?
Yeah, you are really, really low.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Hi.
I know, I like the idea of hiding a barrel just as insurance. This can make us very rich.
Yeah, let's bring what we can back and hide it with the rest.
No, maybe in a different place. They can't find all the different places where I did
Well,
stuff.
yes, but as in, let's secure some of his stuff. I think that's the idea. Osa, will you be okay with that? Or will you want to press on?
If somebody is still here, they will know we have been here. So I think I would like to know that they are here before they know we are here.
I get that. What I can tell you is the blood on the bonzo and the thumb seems to be at least a couple weeks old. So, if they passed here, it must have been some time ago.
I want to check the other road because the tracks went 2 ways. Is that
Alright.
okay?
Yes, sure.
And then that will be what I do. I want to go back to the center and try to track the right
Okay, roll me a tracking.
trail. Yes. I was about to say rail, but I don't think that was.
Oh, if we had rails, we could go on a cart ride down from
that's
the
quite good.
refineries.
Yeah, you could. Okay, so you go the other way, you backtrack. Well, you don't really need to backtrack, it's like a one-way thing. It's the next room. You go into that way, it's like another room. This seemed like it could have been like a sort of canteen area. It's not that built out, it's like stone floor. That is probably the bottom of the cave as well. There are some stone tables and benches. You see that some of them have been moved over to where it was barricaded. And in the middle of the room there is like a burnt out campfire. At the back there is another one of these sort of bigger than human sized doors, but this one is not barricaded. How closely would you like to examine this room?
How many exits were there to this room?
2. The one you came from and the one that goes out.
And this exit is not barricaded.
This exit is not barricaded, yeah.
I would like to look for traps, because somebody here was scared.
Go for it. Searching. Okay, so you do not find any traps. There is another golem right next to the door. Well, not right next to the door, but a bit out of sight behind like a little wall outing that you couldn't really see behind when you stepped in. But what's more interesting, in the corner you see a lot of dried blood and shriveled up something.
I found something.
How big is that something?
It's about
It was
this
this
size,
big.
maybe? This size?
Okay.
Okay, is it another finger?
Bit roundish, but it's dried up. No, if it was a finger, little Osa would know what it was. This one is a bit like it's dried up, so it probably lost its shape a little bit. It's weird. It's weird. It's like it's not supposed to be outside of the body, probably.
Oh,
It's
dear.
either an organ or a fetus. Lovely.
You can
Maybe just a chunk of meat.
You can roll me a perception if you want to.
Yeah. Give me a
I'm
second.
not sure I want to.
Little Osa is there only at the moment.
I think I would have started tracking holding Varania's.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Because I am a bit nervous now. So what am I doing?
Roll a perception, whoever
Perception.
wants to figure out what
Then
this
roll
is.
perception.
Yeah, perception or natural lore is good as well.
I'm pretty good at perception.
Not bad.
11 and 12 does not cut it.
You say natural lore as well, right?
Natural lore as well, yeah, that's fine as well.
Can I try that?
Yeah, you can.
Eesh.
Yeah, no,
Fuck.
not with that.
Can I try the perception?
Yeah, of course you can.
But I don't have any lateral lore. Well,
Yeah,
I
you
could
can.
roll.
You can still try the perception.
Okay, perception. Here it goes. Oh.
Hey, Kamnar actually seen something
hit
like
the thing.
this. Kamnar knows what this is. Kamnar have seen some punishments that were performed on some of their former fellow slaves. It is a tongue that's been cut out.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
It's a what?
A tongue.
Tongue.
Oh my
Tongue.
god!
Yeah.
And I just throw it away, and
Yeah, you actually picked it up, and then you feel
Yeah.
it's still squidgy and a little bit squirmy, and you just look.
yeah, fuck it. Guys, it's a tongue. It's a tongue. Fuck.
I'm not sure we're safe here anymore.
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not sure we're
Spooky.
safe here anymore. There's a spider behind you.
Yes.
Oh boy, this is gonna be weird.
I would like to go back now.
So, how did you guys like this session?
Quite a lot.
Yeah, we actually
I
also
kept
fun.
expecting the golems to attack us at any moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just stopped worrying. It was so inevitable. I stopped. I was just like, fine, it's gonna.
I
Fuck
just
it.
Yeah.
go. Wow.
We're gonna die anyway, somehow.
Yeah, it's.
I will do everything to survive. Not
Yeah,
talking about you
Just
guys.
Kemnar just fucking trips Gwillem to get away.
I'm proud of you guys. You got to the refinery. Good job.
Only
Yay.
3 sessions.
We got to the planned episode 2.
Yeah.
Come on, give some credit. This was episode 3.
Yeah, pretty much. No, episode 4. I will give you some credit. No, but
Do we
yeah,
get to level up?
not yet.
No. I found the tongue. I don't get to level up.
Maybe after the next fight.
You get to throw up.
Yes.
Yeah, you got
I
to
get
throw up, yeah. Okay.
So,
Watch
who
where
are
you
we
stand,
ranking
Lola.
them?
Well, Jerry, that is your decision this time because yeah, because
Who do we
yeah.
have? There's Tallinear who are doing Dungeons and Dragons, if you want to.
Sure thing. Okay, shoutouts, guys.
Yep.
Who are
I am
Vihan?
done. I do not exist on the internet.
Lutan, I
Okay,
am dead.
bye.
Bye. Yeah. Okay, next one.
I am Mr. Teak. I may as well not exist on the internet.
Why?
I
Blah, 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 blah.
I kind of stream, but I don't bother really. A lot of effort. I'd rather sleep most mornings.
Understandable. Sleep is good.
Hello, I'm Jari. I am the Overseer, which is a fancy word for DM and narrator on the Saturday's stream of Cerulean Springs. I play here in the Menagerie. You can find me on Twitch. Eventually, I will start streaming when I get everything in order for it. And this week we're gonna have this Saturday we're gonna have State of Sprita again, and we're gonna announce the winners for the creation challenge for this month.
Yes.
So make sure to come around.
Indeed. Okay, next up. Who's next up?
I'm next up.
Okay.
Hey guys, my name is Wolf the Wolf. You can find me on Twitter and on Twitch with the same name, as well as on YouTube. I occasionally stream. I used to stream Guild Wars 2, but now I stream basically everything. except like chill and real life stuff. So you can find me there. And I was playing Kemnar. I do it every Wednesday, mostly on Wednesdays. And that's basically it. I don't have anything to talk about, so I call upon my next party member.
Audrey.
Who's me? Yeah. So yeah, I'm Audrey. I was playing Tekla, and yeah, you can find me here. That's about it.
And on Tumblr.
Shut up.
Yeah.
And our lovely GM.
Yeah, and I am Cherofox, the GM of this session, the keeper of secrets, and the owner of this little patch of horror. Hello. Yes. Find me
Hello.
on Discord as well, yes, in the Discord server that I posted the link. And on Twitch as Cherofox, I am still going through Dragon Age Inquisition. I have finished Joseph Hakon and the Descent yesterday, so I only have some of the main story and Trespasser left. Yeah.
Alright. With that, we're ready to raid. So
Goodbye and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye
see you
bye.
Saturday.